Hey, yo, fam. It's your boy Panda. I know it's been a while since I've been on here speaking my mind, but Source and Powers of Be told me it's time to get back out there, and so here I am. Just want to preface this with saying that this is just my experience and my interpretation of everything. So take it for what you will. Your experience may be different, but this is just from my point of view. Uh, the state of the world currently. While it seems that we are amidst a bunch of chaos, if you can see past the illusion of what they want you to see, you can see that the chaos is what we need. The chaos is the old system collapsing upon itself, which we need because for us to evolve, for us to ascend, and for us to move past this, we cannot, we've exceeded the parameters of this system. And so it's time to break free. And you cannot break free unless that is burnt to the ground. Say burn to the ground, people get scared, people get worried, but a collapse is what needs to happen. It's what's best for us. We need to refocus our energies back onto community, back onto our neighbors, loving our community, and being there for people, no matter what that person is, no matter who that person is, what they look like, what gender they are, what they believe in, what they care about. If they're in your community, they are part of your community, and you need to realize that if shit really did hit the fan, those are the people that are going to be there for you. Those are the people you're going to need to lean on. So we should be looking at for those that can look out for us, and be there for our own communities. That is how we're going to strengthen. We need to strengthen with love. We need to grow with love. And we start within. We have to start by loving ourselves and letting ourselves know that we are worthy of love. And then we have to expand that love outwards. We have to start being the change, as they say, so to speak. We have to elevate the system, and we can't fearmonger, we can't alienate, we can't divide anymore, we can't point fingers. Oh, this side does this. That's what everybody wants to do. They want us focused on the other side, what the other side's doing, instead of focus on change. But if we become the example and we lead by example, and we all start doing it, and we all start leading with our hearts and our love, and just changing the world, every person we meet, that's where lasting change happens. That's how you break free of a system that wants to just destroy you and live off of you and feed off of you. They have nothing, You figure you take out you take out politicians, you take out CEOs, you take out these people that think they're running the world still operates because we are the ones doing the work. We are the ones that are here, and they want us to not understand that. They want us not to realize what our power is. So they keep us fighting amongst each other. So and so did this, they did that, but we realize we're all the same. I mean, you got to figure wars even. You look at wars with we'll just say the war with Iran currently. The people of Iran, they're not like that. They're just like me and you. They just want to live. They just want to feed their family. They want to go to work. They want to take care. They want to enjoy. They want to go to the park afterwards with their kids. It's these fucking people in charge, these politicians, that, as you are going to find out, have never had our best interest in play. As the illusion falls, as it continues to fall, the illusion is gone, the veil is falling, the lies are being exposed. And we realize, everything that was once conspiracy is now becoming proven fact. We have sick, sadistic motherfuckers running our planet that are preying on the most vulnerable of us all. There's magic in play here, whether you want to believe it or not, when you want to see it or not. There's things in play here that we need to realize we're enabling by giving them our power, by giving them our attention, by buying into their system. We don't have to play that game anymore because we hold all the power, because we are what makes it work. So what we need to do is to realize the lies, the manipulation that have been upon us. Realize that none of these people, whether it's celebrities, whether it's sports icons, whether it's politicians, world leaders, any of them, none of them care, because they're all in it for themselves. They all are in it to make themselves, and they all do it off of our energy, our attention. You put that intention back into your family, back into your community, what do you think is going to happen? It's going to thrive tenfold, and then you are going to be living in a beautiful environment that you helped to create, that you helped to co-create with your community. That is the collective consciousness. That is the greater good. And that's what they mean by being the change and enacting it. It can happen. You can change a person's mind that is full of hatred if you do something that's kind to them and show them kindness. They'll look at you in a whole different light, I promise you. And that's what we're forgetting. That's what we're letting them lead us to fucking believe. We're letting them dictate how we live and how we should be and who we should like and hate, and that we should hate others because they don't grow up where we grow up and they don't believe what we believe. But you know what? All that different beliefs, all those different cultures, that's what makes the world so great. You start eliminating that, you're going to get a very bland, stale, black and white world. And it's not going to be fun. It's not going to be enjoyable. And maybe for you, but in my perspective, it's not. I like culture. I like diversity. I like love. I like to be happy. I like to go to the park and be happy with my kids and not worry about craziness. You know, the craziest is there is because somebody did something usually to that person, and now they're reacting. Or it's these manipulative forces that are causing us division and hatred amongst each other. So once we realize that and we accept that for what it is, we look at the facts, proven facts, that these things are not conspiracies. These people are not, these are in our best interests. You pair that with the expansive nature of who we are in our consciousness, and that these meats, suits, that's all they are, they're suits. But what's in here is what matters and what changes everything. And once we see past that, and then we see how we are all interconnected because we are all energetic beings, we start treating others differently. And that's what needs to happen in this world. We need to start treating the world differently. We need to expand and start leading with our hearts. Not leave our logic out of it and just go. Just be free, just love, and show the world it can be done. Without that, we are just going to continue to live down the same cycles. But no, the lies cannot hold up any longer. There's too much information at our fingertips. Truth is being spread too quickly, and the facade is falling. People are seeing their governments, their world leaders for what they fucking are. The government, the governing, the control of the mental state, the mind. They want to control our mind and manipulate us so they can continue to stay in power, hold money, and just live off of us. They're really just parasites, if you look at it. And if you can see past the blinders that have been put onto us by indoctrination and by systems that are designed to take us away from us. You know, you start meditating, you start looking in, you start finding what is real. You start peeling back the layers of the lies, and you see the world for what it is. You see the beauty that surrounds us every day, the beauty in everything. You appreciate everything for what it is. You have compassion for all beings, all entities, all creatures, because you see them for what they are, interconnected. You see it as love. And when you flow on that vibe, your life starts to open up, your life starts to change, you start to appreciate more, you interact with people differently. And so now when you're interacting with those people that you see every day in your daily lives, the cashier at the store, the clerk at the gas station, your co-workers, any of that, you start getting different reactions. And then your personal world changes. And then their personal worlds change. And so then everyone they interact, personal worlds change. You see where I'm going with this? You see how this expands? You see how this changes everything? This is what we need. This is the revolution we need right now. Revolution of love. It's time to fucking evolve, people. It's time to fucking grow past these chains that have shackled us for way too long. The lies are going to continue to be exposed. The truth is going to be seen. And you're going to all know sooner than later that you've been duped. So might as well get ahead of the game and start leading with the heart. Start connecting. Start unifying. Because that's what they fear most, is us coming together as one. One heartbeat, one love, one life, one planet. We are all humans here. And we are all experiencing this together. And we all have the right to experience it in the way we are, as long as we are not infringing that upon another's rights, or taking away their rights, or forcing them to do things that they don't want to. Who cares what the person does and practices in their home? It shouldn't matter to you, as long as they're not impacting you or your family or your loved ones. Stay out of everybody else's freaking living rooms and out of everyone else's houses, and I guarantee you yours will be much better. Much love.